Hey guys, welcome to my layout. Today I have a special video. I'll be doing a review of the new release Athearn RTR P40 and P42. I normally don't do review videos, but I was impressed by these engines and I will probably be one of the first people with it out, considering my local hobby shop that I picked these up from. Just got these in Monday and I picked it up today on Friday, so I figured I'd get a review out. Before I get started though, a little credit is due to another YouTuber, JLWII2000. James is running a very popular video review channel, and I watch almost all of his videos. So if some of my techniques for doing a review sound like stuff that he does, it's because I've watched what he's doing and really like it. So you guys should check him out. I'll put a link to his channel in my description. I'm sure he won't mind that. And watch his videos because he does a great job reviewing lots of HO scale engines and rolling stock as well as other scales. Without further ado, let's get this review started of the new run Athearn P40 and P42. So as you can see in the background, I have the P40 number 835 out of the box. Here is the P42 number 158, still in its box, haven't taken it out yet. The only thing that's really changed with the packaging is the DCC ready. Some of the logos have changed, but sometimes it's DCC ready and sometimes it's quick plug equipped. But I'm just going to pop this open and show you guys what you get out of the box. Has the standard Athearn packaging, which is some of the pretty good packaging for making sure the engine stays safe. There was a little paint damage on our P40, but it wasn't too big of a deal. Let's see, got its sleeve. And off as easy as that. One of the first things I noticed about this unit before I even bought either of these are both the new run, is the in the photos I saw, the paint looked very, very nice, and I think Athearn stepped their game up a little from previous runs, and they got a really good, consistent Amtrak blue here, along with the Platinum Mist. The details on these units are better than previous runs. We'll look at that in a minute, but the first thing that really popped out to me when I got this was the bolt-on nose, which you can, we'll get in the light, you can kind of see the line there. That's what happens. They replace the nose because they get dinged up or damaged or crash damaged, and you can see it right in there. There's the bolt-on nose. So that's a good detail that they added that was not on previous runs, as well as a more detailed horn and some other details like the GPS dome here. But the horn just seemed to have a lot more depth than on previous runs, where, I don't know if you can see it in there, you can kind of see it's got the shadowing in there. The previous runs were just solid plastic. So those are two details, or a couple details, that jumped right out at me. The other ones, they got some the correct stickers on the P40. That is the Tiger Grant, as well as the American flag on the P40. They have that on both sides of the cab, right there and there, as well as both GE stickers down there. So that's a nice little detail. Other things that stand out on these units, they have very good detail on the the front windows of the cab. Really nice metal etched windshield wipers down there, as well as I think that's window gasket details. Might be, don't quote me on that, but the black lining around the window, which it would simulate the seal. The final thing about details that I noticed is just the everything is painted correctly. The step ladders on the side here, they have the correct white paint, as well as the handrails. I don't know if you can kind of see them in there, but the door handrails are also painted white. So I think Athearn has really stepped up their game on their ready-to-run locomotives. Alright guys, I moved the 158 up onto the main line to just do a little bit of running and show you one more detail that really is a great addition to the Athearn ready-to-run units. What they did with this unit is they added ditch lights, factory ditch lights to it. They don't flash, they're just wired with a headlight. That is really handy for those who want the detail of ditch lights and like to install them yourself, but, well, maybe you don't like to install them yourself because they're a pain in the butt to do. But I'm going to run over to the controller over here. We're going to give it a little power. This is out of the box DC. Had to get a little run there. Runs really smooth. Still need to do a break-in. Run it back and get you a little better view of the ditch lights as we do. Get a little more power on the run by. So hopefully that gave you a look at the ditch lights. Really nice running units. Need to be broken in and oiled still, but really nice running, and the ditch lights are an added bonus. Alright guys, one of the last things I want to do in this video is a comparison of the previous run of P42 versus the new run of P42. We're just going to go over the differences and show you how Athearn has stepped up their game on this new unit as compared to the last. One of the first things you'll notice is the bolt-on nose of 158, which is the new run, as compared to the non-bolt-on for 116. Additionally, they changed the size of the logo, and the number board paint is now blue with white letters instead of white with blue letters. The Amtrak logo, as I said, is a little smaller. Also, factory ditch lights, which are a very big plus for this unit. The final thing on the nose you'll notice is the black window gaskets, which I talked about a bit earlier, and I'm pretty sure that's what those are now. They do have some details that remain the same, including side mirrors and antennas on the roof. One thing I did mention earlier is that Athearn had added white paint to the handrails of these new run of P42s. Well, I missed that they had also done it on the old run of P42s, so job well done on both of those. Moving on in the middle, the GPS dome is one main difference that Athearn changed, as well as a more detailed horn. It has a lot more depth. It's more like a brass horn than a plastic horn. As you can kind of see on the 116, it's just a molded piece of plastic horn. Onto the rear of the unit, the only major difference is the exhaust stack. They have it prototypically painted, although on most prototype units it looks basically black anyway because it's where the exhaust comes out. And onto the rear of the unit, one more detail that Athearn added was they painted the end reverse lights, their tail lights, red as compared to not painting them at all on the older units, as well as having the window gasket on all units, or all windows of this unit. Alright guys, so that's a look at the comparison of the old versus new run, just a couple minor details. We will wrap up this review and I'll give you my final thoughts right now. Alright guys, so I was overall very impressed with this new run of Athearn P40 and P42. Always good to add different road numbers as well as get the most updated units to your fleet. The P40s are really nice. They're the most modern paint scheme, obviously, Phase 5, and are updated as per the prototype, including Tiger Grant, GE stickers, build stickers, details, and numbers and everything. So I'm overall very impressed with both of these units. The retail sticker price on them are $124.99, but you should have no trouble finding them on eBay or at your local hobby store for $99.99 or just over $100. I wouldn't be surprised if there's further discounts in the future from online train discount stores. I picked these up for $100 a piece, which is a decent discount on them, and really enjoy them. They are good engines, and get them while you can, because as I've experienced, after the run runs out, the price really goes up on these units and you'll be paying $120, $150 a piece if you want one. Alright guys, so that's a review of the new run Athearn P40 and P42. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is my first real review video, and we'll see you guys next time right here in my layout.